Hi Pisces, this is Kathy. Welcome to my channel, Kathy Mamolen, Psychic Medium. Welcome to a timeless love reading. It's a general love reading for all my Pisces, any cross watchers. Welcome everybody. Welcome to anybody that's new. Welcome back to my Pisces. Thank you for your love and support and all your comments always. Spirit, please share with me anyone who has found this message, anybody that is listening now. What guidance do you have for them? What guidance do you want them to know in their relationships, around them, their energy? I am listening for you now. Gratitude. You fully appreciate the invaluable lessons that life lovingly presents to you. Gratitude, state of gratitude. It takes all that fear away. Creativity, your love to devise new ideas, innovations, and forms of illumination, being creative, okay? Opening up your creativity and vision. No matter what, you see the bigger picture of a loving and just universe. You are just thinking about the bigger picture. What's best for you? Thinking creatively, bringing in the light to you, right? And then this sense of gratitude. Whatever Spirit wants for you, I'm grateful, right? If Spirit wants you to be blissfully happy, you are grateful. And that's what Spirit wants for you. Spirit, please share with me for my Pisces. What love is going on around them? What do you have for them today? Let's see. I have a star. Gorgeous. 4 cups. I have a page of cups. And I have a queen of cups. All right. So a little bit of some new feelings coming towards you with that page. This sense of waiting and wondering, but then this 4th cup coming in, being given to me as a gift. And also this sense of you have so much to offer. You have been manifesting, they just said. It's almost the sense of you wanted this and now it's here. And whatever's you've been manifesting is here. So let's keep going. If you have been waiting for new feelings from somebody, you've been wanting to know what their feelings are. Let's see where we're headed. I have a 10 of Swords. Let me tell you how that came into me in a second. 9 of Wands, and then an Ace of Wands. How this 10 of Swords came into me was your person walked away from someone else, that they've either made a decision to walk away. It took them some time. It took them some hurt. It took them some whatever they had to go through. But it's almost this feeling of you wanted them, you manifested them, you wanted them to come towards you, and they did. So whatever it is, they walked away to be with you is how it is. So they've made a choice. They may have had to say no to a different relationship. They may have had to end something. I don't know to what degree it was, but I do feel like they finally have walked away and those feelings are moving in your direction. I have a Hanged Man. Maybe I've been waiting for this person. Yeah, it's a soulmate connection. I feel like they just couldn't not be with you. I feel like once they've met you, there wasn't an option. All right. So maybe you said, I can't be with you unless you end that other relationship. I'm not going to be with you when you're dating somebody else. I'm not going to be a third party. So I think that once they met you, it was like there's no other choice. It was just, I can't compare the sparks, the chemistry, what I'm feeling for you to anyone else. So we might have had to wait for this person to get to the point where they made a decision. If you're still waiting, they're moving towards you. Let's put it that way. They're moving in the direction to be with you. Spirit, please share with me. The wait is over. Something like that. What are their feelings? Wow, you're beautiful. Yeah, they met their soulmate. It could be a twin flame connection, but it's this energy of, now that I've met you, nothing compares. So it could be something like that. I love your body. They're very attracted to you. I'm in love with you. Could have been even love at first sight. Maybe they've even said that I just can't even believe how crazy I feel about you. Something like that. Let's get these jumpers. Let's see. I'm having wild thoughts about you. Yeah, I'm crazy about you. I find you interesting and exciting. Something like that. Yeah, you drive me crazy. You drive me crazy. Crazy thoughts, okay? Crazy, but in a good way. Crazy about you, all right? You know, there's always that one person that comes into your life that just blows you away, and you're it. You are the reason I keep going. They're excited about you. They had to get through something in order to be with you, but they're really excited about you. And maybe they can't get you out of their mind. Maybe that's the driving you crazy. Maybe you couldn't be together initially until they made up their mind. Maybe you put some boundaries around them and said, I'm not interested in being a third party, something like that. If you want to make a decision to be with me, great. But in the meantime, I think that all those thoughts, they were going crazy. You know, they were thinking about you, and they had to make some choices, and, you know, they couldn't get you out of their mind. They're probably wondering, I'm not even with this person yet. What's it going to feel like when I'm with this person? So something's going on. I have a ghosting feeling. So maybe you told them no. You might have said, not so much ghosting, but you might have said, I'm not doing this. I'm not going to be in a relationship with you unless you end the other relationship. Both acting like brats. Okay. Maybe they wanted to have it both ways, and you put an end to it. It's kind of how I feel. A sucker for you. That's cute. Okay. One more of these. And then I still care. Big bear hug. I don't know. Maybe they weren't happy when you put them on hold. Maybe they weren't happy if you said, I'm not doing this anymore, something like that. And there was like this little kid inside of them that says, you know, I want what I want. And they're saying bottom of the deck, I have a stalker card, but maybe they were watching you from afar and thinking, what is she doing? What is he doing? Who's he talking to? Is he moving on? Does he want to be with somebody else? So I don't know how much stalking they're doing, other than maybe keeping their eyes and ears open to what it is that is going on in your life. I don't think they're looking in your windows, but I think they would have liked to have you have their cake and eat it too, is how I feel. I mean, that's probably not and somebody said, no, I'm not doing that. Somebody put their foot down. I'm not interested in being the third party. Either end something and be with me, or whatever. And if you're still in between, you're still waiting for them. The good news is they're still checking you out. You're still driving them crazy, and they're moving towards you. So that I want to stick with. I have 6 of Swords. If they're moving on from something else, they're moving on. 9 of Swords. Maybe they were afraid to move on. Maybe it involved money. It could involve hurting somebody. It could have been difficult for them to make the choice. Something like that. 5 of Pentacles causes a lot of pain. So maybe it wasn't a very easy decision. Certainly somebody who would have to end a marriage to be with you, or end a long-term relationship. It's not going to be an easy decision. And there is going to be hurt. Somebody will have to move on. There will be loss of some kind, emotional loss, financial loss. Somebody has to move. So it feels like it was a big deal. It feels like it can be a big deal either way, but they want to be with you. The sense of security. And a Fool. They want the new journey. They want the new journey. They want to start over, and they want to start over with you. Okay. They want to start something with you, but there were boundaries around this. There were rules. There were, I'm not going to be the third wheel, and I don't blame you. So they are making a hard decision to be with you, for sure. Supportive friends, maybe people around you, or and saying, you know what, just focus on yourself while you're waiting. Do your own thing. Don't worry about what anybody else is doing while you're waiting. And maybe you have lots of friends and family that are surrounding you right now and just helping you with this time. There's a major transformation coming for you. Time to walk across that bridge. You know, your life is about to change. If this person decides that they are ready to be with you and they left something else to be with you, it's very transformational, right? There's going to be a big change in your life coming. Big change. All the angels of the four directions are supporting you. So the spirit world is supporting you. They want this love to happen. Maybe your person wasn't really happy with somebody else and it had been over for a long time and they had to move on. So yeah, there's planning and action taking place. Look at, they're making plans. They're building upon something. Maybe they have plans of a home. Maybe it's just a matter of time. You guys have this path planned. So we're making plans to be together. We're making plans to be together, whatever that is. But somebody has a big decision to make. And I think that they're choosing you. That's the direction it's going. They're choosing you. Let's see what else they say. Spirit, what else do you want us to know about this connection? What is important to know? A Knight of Swords. Knight of Swords. Yeah, taking action. And I have the Oracle, which is my magician in this is my High Priestess. I have an Eight of Swords. And then I have a Four of Pentacles. So the things that may have been holding them back were feeling trapped before, feeling a sense of financial strain that it would affect them financially somehow, something like that. But their intuition is saying, I've got to move forward. I'm either fighting for myself, I'm fighting for what I want, I'm fighting for the love of my life, I'm fighting to be happy. It could be just as simple as that. They deserve to be happy, and they think by being with you, they will be happy. So it could be as simple as that. This sense of Five of Wands, this kind of inner battle, this fighting amongst people. So Hanged Man, be patient, Spirit always says, and I have a Five of Cups. So this sense of disappointment, right? Knight of Wands. You know, I have no doubt in my mind. Look at these knights. Look at these knights. Knight of Wands, Knight of Cups. I have no doubt in my mind that they've made up their mind that when they're with you, they feel amazing. They can't get you out of their mind. Even if you've pushed them away and said, you go do what you have to do. I can't be a part of it. You have to end something before we can be together. And that whole time, they can't stop thinking about the impression that you've made on them, the passion that the two of you have. You just have a different connection than they've ever had with anyone else. So they're not walking away, Spirit just said. They're not walking away from this connection, and they don't want to walk away, and they're literally crazy about you. So it's been a long road, they just said, to get to this point, and I'm hoping that we're near the end of the road, that it's actually to the point where we are finally together, whether it's today or very soon, something like that. I feel your energy all around me. I can't get you out of my head, is how I feel. I wish you could hear all the words I'm too afraid to say. This Knight of Wands is this passion. I feel so much passion for you. I can't get you, that's all I think about is, and not just in a physical way that they just want to make love to you. They're passionate about you and the life that you guys could have together. All of it. The good, the bad, the ugly. It's just who you are. You excite them in a lot of different ways. And maybe you did ghost them. Maybe you did block them. Maybe you said, go away. I'm not interested in being the third party. I'm not interested in an affair. If you change your status, then I'm here. I'm interested. But you held your ground. You stood up for yourself. You put boundaries around what it is that is important to you. You mean the world to me. So I think this person is making up their mind. I wonder if I'm on your mind as much as you're on my mind. So as they're going through this process, they're wondering, what are you thinking? But you're manifesting. You've been manifesting that you want them to choose you. You feel like home to me. And a little bit of a feeling of I'm coming home. A little bit of a feeling of I'm coming home to you, like a soulmate coming back to its soulmate. We've tried to run from our love, but our souls crave this magic. There it is. We tried to run, but we couldn't. Our souls are saying we need to be together. So whether they tried, you tried, we tried to push it away, we can't. I can't wait to fall asleep in your arms. We want to be together all the time is what's really happening. And you make my heart happy. I think this person is going to make some big decisions, a big change in your lives. But the bottom line was your souls couldn't run. What is it? You couldn't run away from this love, right? So your souls are saying we need to be together. Something else had already ended before we even met. Hopefully it already had ended, and now it's just the logistics of ending something. Maybe there was no love in a relationship and somebody was unhappy for a long time and they met you, but they still had strings attached to somebody and they've got to cut those strings. But we tried to run from our love, but our souls crave this magic. We can't walk away from this magic. We can't walk away from the fact that what we're feeling, and that this is something that neither one of us has ever felt before. But this person's moving towards you. They're choosing you. So it's just a matter of time that you will be in each other's arms and fall asleep together. And I think that's what Spirit's trying to help you with, is that it's only a matter of time that you will be together all the time. So let's put this out into the universe. Let's ask Spirit to guide you both. I want to thank Spirit for this reading today. If you're new to my channel, please remember to hit that like and subscribe button. Thank you always, my Pisces, for your love and support. If anyone would like to book a private reading with me, you can go to my website, KathyMamolenPsychicMedium.com.